The O'Reilly Factor, the #1 cable news show for 15 years and counting.
Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly. In the campaign 2016 segment tonight, Senator Bernie Sanders met with President Obama today at the White House. Closed meeting, but some are suggesting the president is urging the senator to give up his fight for the Democratic nomination. Sanders, as you may know, has vowed to continue his campaign right to the convention in Philadelphia in July, even though he has no chance to win outright unless, of course, Hillary Clinton's indicted. Joining us now from Detroit, Amer, Zahr, and from Washington, Erica Payne, both are supporters of Bernie Sanders. Ms. Payne, we'll begin with you. Will you vote for Hillary Clinton?
In November, if Hillary Clinton is on the ballot, I will vote for Hillary Clinton 100%.
Okay, so you're not one of these Bernie Sanders supporters who say, look, I don't like this woman, because we have waters coming up right behind you. You went up to Vermont, and a lot of people up there go, no, Hillary. We don't, if it's not Bernie, we're either staying home or we're going to vote for somebody else. So you're not one of those people. How about you, Mr. Zahr? You're going to vote for Hillary?
Well, I'm not. I would say that I'm not there yet. I think that a lot of things have to happen over the next few weeks. We'll see what happens at the convention. If
wait. Let me stop you here.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen at the convention. She's going to go in, she's going to wave, she's going to give a speech, standardized. I mean, what do you mean you're not there yet? You know Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton's not changing. What she's done in the past isn't changing. I mean, it's a fairly simple, as I said last night, both Trump and Hillary Clinton, they're pretty simple to figure out at this juncture. Are they not?
To me, it's not as much about the candidate Hillary Clinton. We know her. We know her policies, her connections to Wall Street, her militarism. We don't like those things. But if there's a way to integrate us into the platform, a way to integrate us into the vision and the future of the party, which I'm not totally sure about yet, but if those things can happen...
Well, give me an example of how that would occur. So Bernie's going to show up to the convention. He's going to get a primetime speaking engagement. They're going to be very respectful to Bernie because they need you. They need the Sanders supporters to vote for them. But you can't be naive enough to think that Bernie Sanders is going to have anything to do with a Hillary Clinton administration. He'll be back in the Senate. He's not going to have anything to do with it.
Yeah, look, if the Democratic Party doesn't change significantly a lot of items on this platform, if Hillary Clinton doesn't come out for some of our issues, then I think a lot of Bernie supporters...
This is interesting.
Reject super PAC money, reject Wall Street money, reject her militarism of the past, stop talking about bombing countries.
All right, so I'm putting you down and you're not voting for her. She's never going to do that. Reject the campaign money? Are you kidding me? All right. Now, Ms. Payne...
No, I'm not. Right now, I'm not going to vote for her, no.
Okay. All right, so we have one vote for her and one vote for somebody else. Bernie Sanders basically, I've always said this, waged a very good, spirited campaign. And I admire what he did in the campaign. However, Ms. Payne, there isn't one thing that he could pass through the Congress, not one, all right, if he were elected president, because he's that extreme in his economic vision. Do you, as a very smart woman, understand that Congress would never vote for any of the things that he wants?
I understand that the Congress that we have will not pass the legislation that Bernie Sanders has suggested, yes.
Okay.
I think you misunderstand Bernie Sanders' importance in American history and his importance in influencing the direction of the Democratic Party and in influencing ultimately what policies that Hillary Clinton will eagerly promote in order to gain the support of the Bernie Sanders supporters.
So what he stands for is what you... Okay, so let's get into that. Mrs. Zahr, Bernie Sanders is an open border guy. He wants everybody to come in here from anywhere in the world at any time, do whatever they want, as long as they obey the law. Do you understand the implications of that?
I wouldn't fully characterize him in that way, but I think I agree with Erica in that this is about a movement. This is not about...
Stay on the open borders. There isn't one thing that Bernie Sanders would do, not one, to stop people from coming into the United States. And then when they got here, he said, and we ran a soundbite last night, he would require federal authorities not to ask them any questions. So he's an open border guy.
Look, Bernie Sanders believes, and he said before about the immigration laws that exist right now are okay, but he also believes in amnesty. He also believes in treating people with respect.
Anybody should be able to come here at any time.
Not sending kids back to Central America to be put into terrible situations.
He doesn't want any inhibitions on illegal immigration. You tackle this, Ms. Payne. He wants no inhibition.
Let me tell you something. There
That's
is
not
a
true.
fundamental difference between progressives and conservatives when it comes to people visiting this country.
Visiting.
Progressives think that people move in order to build better lives for their families.
And you're okay
that
with anybody
and that our
visiting
country-
anytime they want?
I'm perfectly okay with anybody who wants to be a constructive part of this country.
Anybody,
to
no matter
come
how
here
many
and
of them.
live and work.
Okay.
We can
Well,
handle it, Bill. This is the greatest country in the
Erica.
world. We can handle an influx
Listen.
of different kinds of people. We are made up of different kinds of
Erica.
people already.
I
Look,
am
Bill.
thrilled that you are so honest, because this is what Americans have to decide, whether they want
have
the
to
country
decide
that
this.
you envision or that they want
Right.
a country that I envision. Mrs. Zahr, I got 30
Right.
seconds. Go
I
ahead.
think I'm going to win,
Mr.
Bill.
O'Reilly, let me say this, Bill. I live in Dearborn, Michigan, which has been made vibrant by immigrants. You should come visit us, by the way, and see that it's not run by Sharia law or any other kind of stuff that you guys
Okay.
have been saying. It's run by immigrants. It's made vibrant by immigrants. It is an economic kind of gold mine here, and you should come visit and see how immigrants
It's
are
about-
helping this country in every
You
way.
guys, it's about numbers, and you can look in Europe to see what's happening right now.
This
We
country doesn't
appreciate your
belong to
honesty,
one
you
group of
guys.
people.
Good debate. Water's